Welcome to another episode of Jap and Jen. In today's video, we'll be going for a talkthrough of the car, ins and outs, how to drive, how it is to drive, and to give you guys a little bit more of an in-depth video because lots of you've been coming to us at meets and you've been chit-chatting face to face, so we thought we would do a video about the GTR. So come with me and Josh to do it together. Let's get it. Take the lick it. Right, so we're at an undisclosed car park with the GTR, and yes, so we're going to hand this down into two different segments, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're going to break the GTR down into different areas where me and Alex are both going to walk and talk you through it, based on what people want to know about the car that we've experienced from events and meets. So if there's any other questions after the video that you guys have, drop them down below. But other than that, let's get talking about it.
Let's get talking.
So, I'm going to talk about the rims, and I'm also going to talk about a little bit of a personal story that always interests everyone. So, we move down to the GTR rims, and here we actually have a custom made and imported from America M3 GTR rims replicated for the BMW stock hub fitment. These are absolutely fantastic. They weigh 11 kilos, which is a massive and drastic drop in weight, but also they're just fantastic rims. But moving on to more of a personal note, the front end, as a lot of people actually realise, it doesn't look pretty. The reason why it doesn't look pretty is because I apparently can't select gears with the short shifter that we have installed, which we'll get onto later. I missed a gear, the traction went all over the place, and I decided to go bush fishing, and bushes I definitely got.
Right, so there's Josh's little story, and one of my many stories with the car is that it's some of the points that you've seen in little clips dotted around there is the bonnet is a little bit, especially around this area and this area, it's a little bit worse for wear. So my little mishap, if you want to call that, is the bonnet flew up while I was driving. Right, as scary as it sounds, it was terrifying. So I didn't push the pins down properly because they're meant to go up like this, and I only did it to like that. So as you can see, they weren't latched down properly, and up it went, and it smashed up on the top, and I have repaired it. She is lovely, it's just a little needs a rewrap on the front end. So, but yeah, there's my little bits on the, once you haven't seen, the new badge. So, but there you go, that's my little bits with the bonnet, so we're gonna go around for the rest of the car.
So yeah, there's Alex talking about his little nightmare over with the bonnet, which is a funny story. But moving on further into the car, which is why we're here, the body kit, which is the most delivered part of the car, as you can tell. So the whole kit was imported, and it was very expensive, very expensive. So all these little niggles and all these little accidents we're having are coming to a massive total. But as we're coming over to the arches and onto the side of the car, as you can tell, it really brings out and draws that width that we're wanting from the thing. But with the keen eyes and the actual enthusiasts of the Need for Speed world, you'll notice that the arches are slightly sunken down compared to the actual game. However, we notice this, we know this, and they may be possibly an upgrade in the future. But as we're moving away from the front end and we actually drift to the back, you can just see how fat that is. That is gorgeous.
So, thank you, Josh, about telling everybody about the kit and how it's not quite right. And again, people are keen on that the spoiler is not quite right as well. So, the spoiler is from Tiguan. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm not Japanese. But it fits the bill for now. For now, it fits the bill. It's actually, I quite enjoy this spoiler. It's not as deep as I want it to be, and how Josh wants to be, doesn't want to be a little bit deeper. But it does the bill, and it fits the car. it does really fit the car. Like in the comments if you think that my point of view is right, or if we should stop being shit and just get another one. Let us know in the comments. But less of that, let's go down to this bumper. So the bumper. So that is again part of the kit. So there's no, as you keen-eyed people can see, there's no exhausts. No exhausts. So my favourite part is if you guys want to follow me, just come on. We've done it correctly. So if you look in just here, there are the side exit exhausts. And yes, it does sound the way it looks. And yes, it also drives the way it looks. As you can see, so as you've just seen just there, and how lovely this car actually sounds. It's absolutely just chef's kiss. So we're going to again hand you back to Joshua because he's got a little bit more to say.
So, as you just seen there from Alex, speaking about the car, and there's one thing that you probably notice if you've got a keen eye. We've got M5 Spiders. They're a bit bogging. They're not like the actual GTR rims. So the main reason why we've actually got these on is for one of two reasons, funnily enough. Main reason being they're wider on the back, so we get more traction and a thicker sort of basis on the back end because we've got no weight in this car. However, there is another reason. Me and Alex both have an involuntary accident with the rims. I've had one damaged. Alex had one damaged. I really damaged the GTR, but Alex's rim, not the one.
Where's Josh gone? Oh. Anyway, while he's off doing something, I don't know what he's doing, he could be doing something quite bad actually, but before we go and look for him, I'm going to quickly talk to you about these calipers, because I think I've done quite a nice job. So you've come down here, just come down here quickly. So again, on my knees, painted the calipers red. And I think I've done them quite nicely. Where's Josh? Because I like to show him. I don't think he's talked to me about them yet. So, but I hope you guys like them. Again, comments if you like them. But we are going to get upgrade to Brambos, obviously. And there might be something a little bit more nicely if we can get them to comply. But again, Brambos. Sweet. Let's go find Josh. I can't seem to find Josh anywhere. He is run off again. Damn. Right, we're meant to be a kind of car video. Right, okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sort of like cut the video here then, because I've got to try and find him. So, okay, this has been Jap and Jem. This has been a great video, and
right, check on, because we need to go. So, on this outro, right, we need to go because I've just found something really shiny. Right. It could possibly be the next build. I'm being serious.
Okay, right, okay.
So, drop a like, hit the comments, like Alex has said, because we need to dip, and obviously share everywhere because we're going.
Yeah, okay. Right,
come on, we're going. Come on.
Right, drop a like, make sure you hit the bell button, drop subscribe. Sweet. Bye!